Okay, once again.
Jeremy Champy. This is a thought in my head, something I had to record to share with the world or anyone who plays lotto. The last 3 years, if not longer, I've been researching lotto this and lotto that and thinking, okay, because I never really believed in it until I started researching it. Researching it about real life winners, etc., people who won scratch off, blah, 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 blah. And I've even known some people in real life but that's another story. We won't get into that. I'll try to make this short. Taking no credit from the videos that I watch on lotto, YouTube videos. They all talk about the same thing, percentage-wise, different percentages, manifestation, prayer, hoping, wishing, etc. We'll just call it the invisible pool. And the reason we're going to use the word pool, because only one ball can pull out at a time. But what none of these channels that I bumped into yet, but they might exist, none of them are talking about the reaction effect. Okay? The reaction effect, the ricochet effect. Okay? So, or you can call it motion effect, because only one ball can be pulled in at a time. Let's say you have someone in Florida, they have 5 numbers or 4 numbers. And someone in Chicago is also playing a similar game or the same game. No, we'll just keep it in one state. One person in the city of Florida is playing a game of 4 or 5 numbers, and so is someone else on another part of town. Same age, same problems, same medical conditions. They're up in age, they're in the 60s, they have bills piling up, their energy's strong. 3 out of 5 balls, or at least 2, are the same. So they easily go through the ball because it's invisible pool, it's invisible energy, but only for those who believe in that kind of stuff, superstitious, and invisible pool. But someone, a 3rd or a 4th or the 5th player in other parts of Florida or Chicago or LA or Houston, Texas, or any city, their numbers are different. And they're not even trying at all, they're just playing to have fun. Because the 2 people that I mentioned in the beginning of the subject, they could be senior citizens or they could be a person in college, but they're really having problems. So their energy is pulling for those numbers, whether they're significant numbers of their birthday, of their astrology, whatever, or just random numbers. They're very sentimental numbers, we'll call them, because they're fighting for that hole. They're ricocheting other balls that'll accidentally jump in there. I'll say that again, because they're fighting to go out the hole and to be drawn and pulled, because there can only be one. Had to turn the commercial off. Had to turn it off. Because only one ball can come through the hole to be drawn, not 2 at a time, at least according to policy. They're creating motion with the other balls that could accidentally go in. So to make a very long story short, I made this recording to say, if I'm having a conversation of lotto with someone, because I do meet people who play here and there, by you being in the game, yes, you have all these odds against you, but by you being in the game, you have all these odds going for you. It's 100% both ways. So that's all I have to say. Whether you want to call it motion, ricochet of motion, or ricochet of a pool, someone who's not even really caring if their balls get drawn or not get drawn. So because of that, someone who plays as myself and others, whether it's 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week, it's kind of hard to imagine the future, because we really don't know what our future could be, especially if we win and win big. Thank you for your time, champ. I'm out. Legacy. Today's date is 10/20/2023. Time 6:42 p.m. Thank you for your time. I'm out.
Eight.